Elliot, another win, and a little bit of irony, but the first goal against Chipstead scored by the Karl-Heinz Chip.
Yeah, no, it was a good finish. But look, I think that was the only moment of quality in the first half. I thought we were really poor. Spoke at half time about actually being a bit bored watching our lads, which I don't think you've been able to say much this season, but full-backs weren't getting high enough, centre midfielders receiving it a little bit too deep, Heinz was pretty isolated, wingers weren't direct enough. It wasn't the standard that we want to set, so disappointed with that. Still thought we created enough chances to put the game to bed in the first half, but then obviously we've done that in the second half with the set piece, so credit to Gartz, he's finally got one right. And yeah, we're off the mark from corners, so I thought Watson was brilliant again, and yeah, delighted to have the win, but I thought it could have been a bit more comfortable if we put the quality in place that we know we've got.
Well, you obviously set high standards. You've got 13 games unbeaten now, but you say it wasn't that good in the first half, but you look at how they set up. They've actually played 9 behind the ball, so that made it hard, surely.
Yeah, but look, I think a lot's been said about teams come here and be organised, but you've still got to break it down. I don't think we asked enough questions. I don't think we received the ball in high enough areas to try and affect the game. When we did, we actually turned them a couple of times. A couple of poor touches in the final third let us down. So yeah, yes, they've sat in a little bit, but you'd expect that. They're fighting for points. Had a change of management. I thought they were really organised, and credit to their coaching staff that brought them over. I thought they did a decent job on us. With just at key moments scored goals, and I think that's just got us over the line. But from our point of view, we need to be a lot better than that next week against Nap Hill.
Luke Watson, second player of the match in a row. Johnny LeCain, you must have been pleased with him as well, coming back in the midfield, having not played for a few weeks.
Delighted with Johnny, delighted with Harry Curtis, the pair of them, to get through that workload, having not been around it as much. Absolutely fantastic. Johnny just gave us a little bit more mobility in midfield. It wasn't actually something we'd really discussed until sort of end of the week. It wasn't something we were looking at, but I thought Johnny stepped in there really, really well. Hopefully he doesn't get too used to playing there, because I do still very much see him as a fullback. But I thought he did a good job today, and got the cobwebs off before Nap Hill, which is important, and the same for Harry Curtis as well.
And it was the second half goal from Luke Watson that shut the chip shot.
Yeah, great knock in from Rye. I thought Rye, when he went up front, that's a horrific pun as well, so don't be too enjoying with it. But yeah, Rye's delivery was brilliant. I thought Rye had a great second half. When we lost Heinze, that could have changed the game a little bit. I thought Heinze was just growing into it, and Wattos finished it off really well, and then decided to maybe pick a bit of a scrap with the biggest unit I've ever seen on a football pitch. So that was a good moment of enjoyment, and I'm surprised Watson hasn't run down the tunnel after the game.
Well, it's another 3 points. It's 13 unbeaten, and it's 7 clean sheets. We're going to have to get somebody to sponsor Van der Vliet.
Yeah, no, it was a great performance. I thought again, Connor Lloyd, Tom Goncalves coming in there as well towards the end. Both just knew the defensive responsibilities, which was really important. Kerry's had another great game, and like I said, Harry as well. And Ewan's had very little to do really. I thought commanded his box well, bar maybe one in the first half, and that was important against a big side. And yeah, his kicking, distribution, kind of his communication, exemplary. 7 in a row is great. We've just got to keep that run going, and next week's going to be a tough test against Nap Hill.
Get refreshed, get ready for next week, and wait for Nap Hill. Well done today.
Cheers, thank you.